Let me know if we're live and you could hear me. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Albert with the 20, even before we started. Thank you very much. Just going to wait a minute till I know that people could hear me. So Joseph, happy Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Albert, again, thank you. Bruce, Merry Christmas. Sophie the cat, you're getting notifications. Awesome. Been cleaning out your subs. I don't think I have too many subs. Let's see. I have like, what, 35 here? And that's it. There's some people I don't even watch on here. Like Jack Resetter, he does Darknet Diaries, and I don't really watch him just because I listen to his podcast. That's my little brother. He does. Oops, you guys can't see it. That's my little brother. He doesn't really do anything, but there's a few people I don't even watch on here, but the majority of them I do. All clear. Awesome. Jim, how's it going? Hopefully everybody had a good day yesterday, whatever they were doing, whatever they were celebrating. We barely have any snow here. Just bring up a UNVR. Just give me a sec. I'm just going to log in here. Then we can look at the AI 360 camera. I remember my passwords. There we go. And then 2FA. And I feel my heat blasting through the freaking vents. Give me a sec, sorry. Okay, 898.177. Whoops, I shouldn't have said that, but anyway, that's going to be switching in a couple seconds. All right, so we'll take a look at the AI 360. I released that video. It didn't do as well as I thought, but now I know not to release videos close to Christmas or any holiday because people aren't around. Tim, how's it going? Merry Christmas. Why isn't your YouTube in dark mode? I guess I prefer light mode. I don't know. Marcus, how's it going? You got a lot of snow, huh? I don't even know how you put YouTube in dark mode. I don't think I'd like it, to be honest with you. I like the light mode. My eyes are getting old. I'm 34 now, so I need the brightness. So yeah, it's been a good couple days. Seen a lot of family yesterday. What did we do the day before? I don't think we did anything the day before. Today we're going shopping for a new couch, recliner, and things like that. And then going to see some more family. So that this stream may not be as long, but we'll see. We had a little bit of snow on Christmas Day. Richard, Merry Christmas. But if we look in my backyard... Oh, that camera's getting a little foggy now. We could see a bit of fog on the AI 360 on the lens. Maybe I don't have it tightened up enough. Oh well. I'll take a look at that. It's maybe it's condensation on the left side of it, but we can see that there's like no snow in my backyard now. Go there. So I was originally going to be mounting the AI 360. We could kind of see this pole here. That was just like an EMT conduit. Anyway, it never happened, and I still haven't brought my ladder inside. And now well, you can see a bird right there. My better half put bird food on the ladder, so now there's going to be bird poop on the ladder, so I got to get that inside and clean it off. I'm doing well, thanks. Paul Foster, how's it going? Or P. Foster, how's it going? Alonzo, how's it going? And I accidentally released a video yesterday that wasn't supposed to be released yesterday. So I took it down. I didn't realize until about, I think it was an hour. But I'm pretty sure Bruce saw it before it went down. It was the Unified Dream Machine local login and the transfer ownership. So I'm going to re-release this. I think it's at 12 o'clock tomorrow. It's very easy to do, but the thing that's kind of confusing, well, it's not confusing. You have to sign in with a single sign-in to get the update up to 1.11. And then you could, factory reset it, and then you could do just the local login. And you could set it up offline just on your phone. I would not like some snow. I don't like snow that much. I mean, a little bit's not bad. Last Dragon, Merry Christmas. Do you know when the UDM router is available? I'm not sure. I have no idea. We don't really, like, I have no idea. They don't tell us that. Anybody who does content on any Ubiquiti gear or pretty much any gear in general, they won't know any early access stuff or stock issues anyway. Like I don't even know where I put it. I have the UDR back here, but somebody gave, or I bought it off somebody in Canada. They did. If you are looking for a UDM Pro, though, it's in stock in Canada and the US, I believe. I just picked one up. There's one there. Oh, it's sold out in the US now. Crap. Those things go quick. I was going to buy 2 or 3, but I don't have any jobs that require them right now. So, yeah, I only bought one. What are those thumbnails? It's just okay. Before I was doing let's go look at the thumbnail history of Mac Telecom Network. Okay, let's go way back. I mean, yeah, people, you get more views when you put your face in the thumbnails. I'm just throwing that out there. So these were my original thumbnails. Bump that up a bit. Right here, they were just like blue background with, you know, whatever was in it, which is fine. It gets the point across, but you don't get as much click rate or click through, whatever. I don't even know what the term's called. And I noticed a huge drastic change when I started putting my face in it. So where did that start? And that didn't, I mean, I haven't been doing it that much, but really, like, people, I know they're stupid thumbnails, but they grab people's attention more than what those just blank thumbnails would pick. And that thumbnail that I just did, that was, I mean, this picture has just been sitting around for a while. I use Canva, or I think that's what it's called, Canva, to do it, which is really cool because you could just take a picture like this right here. And then instead of using a green screen, because I have a green screen and I used to do it all the time, but they have this background remover. And it just removes the background for you, which is awesome. I mean, it's, I do pay for that. I think that's only in the paid version though. Is a basement mechanical room? Yeah, I don't think it would be bad as long as it doesn't get too moist and there's like, you want to try to avoid water for sure. Yeah, this, I don't know, this picture, this one's really old. I don't even know when that was from. This was just the other day. Hey, no, I wouldn't do a video on thumbnails. I had to look up how to do these thumbnails. And then a lot of people are doing this thing here. Well, and I've started doing it too. Whoops. It's like having 2 colors behind you and then blurring it. I'm probably going to stop doing that soon just because I've done enough of them. But anyway, that's thumbnail theory on you, and I don't know how to make them that well. Canva is very simple. I'm not artistic at all, so I just kind of grab whatever I can, and whatever I think looks decent, then I'll do it. Peter, Merry Christmas. Awesome. From down under. Awesome. Down in Australia. I do like the AI 360. I just don't think I'm mounted right now. Like that dome thingy there, whatever's going on in the middle of the lens. I really like this feature where you could de-warp it. Yeah, it's just some moisture. But obviously we don't want to get moisture in there either. So that, I'm going to have to figure that out later on. I have 2 of these AI 360s. I have one sitting there. I'm going to bring one to another job. This job here. When I go back, I'll be putting one in because it's a retail store. And we had a bunch of cameras sitting in that one room, so we're just going to put the AI 360 and we're going to delete a few cameras. 2:53 in the morning. Wow. Yeah, that's late. You need to go to bed. Managed to snag a Dream Machine. Nice. An SE for my home network. I'm not too sure about the backplane. I haven't really read into it just because it's still in early access and we can't get into here in Canada. The grand stream videos probably before I don't know if I'm going to be releasing them before I come to your come there on Wednesday, but I'll be doing some grand stream videos or pre-recording them before Wednesday and then releasing them. Yeah, I got to get back on the grand stream. Unify's kind of been just taking over my life and my YouTube channel for the last 20 videos probably. I'm going to do, let's just see. Yeah, I mean, it's Unify. Cable cleanup, there's PF Sense involved there. There's a PF Sense there. And then Real Link, which did absolutely terrible in views. I still have this thing mounted on the side of my house. I got to take it down. I have another 4K Real Link camera that I might try out as well. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, we don't get early access. I think it's only in, I mean, I could sign into the US one, but pretty sure it's just in Europe and in USA that you get it. They were supposedly coming out with one in Canada. It doesn't matter either way. I wouldn't be able to release videos on it. You could get a humidity like little reader sensor, right? I don't know if we can find one off Amazon. Sure you can. Sensor. Oh, they have sensors for plants. Yeah, they got a bunch of sensors. And then you could probably hook it up with like a Home Assistant and things. Maybe I'll get a humidity sensor because I have mine in my basement, which isn't finished right now. I think you in the EU you have early access. I'm pretty sure it actually shows on their front page. Like if you, because the laws in Europe are a little bit different. I think anything in beta or whatever, it has to show. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Right. So this is without even being signed in. It shows everything. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, so I will be doing other grand stream videos. I got to go through it. I'll be doing rock stud videos too. I don't know how long the video is going to be because I just don't know how much I could say about rock studs. I mean, or just cage nuts in general. So I'll kind of do a comparison between the, I have two different versions of rock studs. I have the new version, I forget what they're called, and then these ones right here. I think it's these ones. Anyway, the Duo. So I'll end up doing a video on that. We'll rack some of my gear. Maybe I'll take my UDM out or one of my switches out and then replace it with the rack studs. A lot of people have asked about them. They've also asked about these other ones. I forget what they're called, but there's a bunch of different not rock studs. Studs. I forget what they're called. I think Willie did a video on them. Click nuts. I don't know if it was click nuts. I see his video there. Anyway, they sent me the pack, so we'll do a video on it. Networking your house and doing like home lab stuff is always an ongoing thing. There's always projects that you could do. I've wanted to get more into Home Assistant, but I haven't done it. Like I've barely done anything with it. Are they all Cat 5 still capable? The reason I ask is because I have do you have Cat 5 or Cat 5e? I mean, they should be, it should be capable anyway. The Cat 5 just does, I think Cat 5 only is supposed to do 10 megabits per second. Speed between Cat 5 and Cat 5e. Most of the time when people say Cat 5 nowadays, they're talking about Cat 5e anyway. I thought it was 10. How is this going to give me... Ugh. I don't want to read, I just want to chart. Okay, so Cat 5 could do 100 megabits per second, while Cat 5e could do a gigabit. All right, there we go. Can the EA Dream Machine Pro PoE use the PoE ports to pump out to the NVR 4.7? Are you talking about like, because you can't power the NVR if you're talking about the UNVR by PoE, you have to physically plug it into the wall. And I don't know the power rating and how much wattage is on the SE, so I don't know how many cameras you could hook up to it. That's what you have to look at. You'd have to see the full wattage, then say you want a couple G4 or bullets. We could, where the heck is the power? Power method, PoE. So the max consumption on the bullets are 4 watts. So you just kind of need to do the math like that. Spray foamed. Oh, the spray foam is a nightmare, but it keeps your house well insulated. There's a lot of UniFi switches too that don't come with temperature sensors in them. I think you're looking more at like the pro models. Actually, I'm gonna go into my UniFi controller. I'm not gonna show it on screen. Crap. I'm not gonna show it or even look at it because I need to sign in, and that's too much effort. Crap. Okay, you could still hear me. There we go. I have to turn the mic up. William, thank you for the 20. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's awesome. That will go towards our new couch. I don't even know. We're getting two new recliners and a couch, but hopefully the cats don't destroy it. Yeah, I mean, so what's gonna happen? Like you could plug your cameras into the UDM and just create a camera network, and you could adopt them into your UNVR. Your UNVR or whatever, if you're going with the Real Link NVR, something like that. Another interesting thing was I don't know if we talked about this yet. I know I did the video on it. Actually, let's just go to the Ubiquiti site. Was this guy right here. Oops. So this is interesting. Is it worth the money? We're gonna have to see. They do have like they have like pet detection coming to it, I guess. And this other feature, where the heck was it? This is the one that I'm looking forward to. This right here. So this is like a person counter, I guess. So between 8:50 in the morning and 9:10 in the morning, there are 21 people in, this coffee shop, the made-up coffee shop in the Ubiquiti video, which is going to be really good for retail stores to know how much traffic they had in that day. Sometimes people buy specific devices just to count how many people come into their store, so that's going to be really cool. You got the internet for the first time ever. Wow. That's awesome. I'm going to be giving my mom that UDM or the UDR eventually after I do my reviews and stuff on it. Because they only need 2 cameras at their house, so I'm just going to use that. What else did we get up to? I mean, it's been pretty quiet seeing as it's been the holidays. I may get this. I don't know how much interest there is with TP-Link stuff. I mean, I don't mind doing videos on it. Oops. I can't click any other. Oh, there we go. So this is their TP-Link wall. It's like the in-wall HD, but it's a Wi-Fi 6. I believe SPX Labs actually did a video on it. But I'll probably grab this if it's not too much money. Let's look that up right now. And do, I don't know, a quick review on it. Problem is the Unify wall one isn't out yet, like the Wi-Fi 6 one. See, that's not too bad. It's 161 bucks. So I'd end up using it, do it for the video, and that's it. Jerry, how's it going? I had dial-up, but I mean, it's been, yeah. I was pretty young when there was dial-up. Ryan, how's it going? Yeah, the foot traffic's going to be good. I wonder how well it's going to work. I think it will be really good with hopefully, with the AI 360. Because right now, there's not really, besides being a fisheye lens, there's not any difference with the AI 360 compared to the G4 series of cameras. Anyone know if there's a way to use the USW Flex with the Flex utility in built-in power brick without losing a port? Without losing a port. Well, even at that, even if you, I don't know, how does it power up? I did one in my backyard, but I use PoE. What is it? It's somewhere here. I don't think it's this far down. I think you're gonna lose a port no matter what, because that's the only way those things power. Like, which one were we talking about again? I'm pretty sure they only have a PoE input. I don't think they have like USB-C or anything like that, right? No, it's just you're gonna lose a port no matter what. So you're always gonna only be able to use 4 ports. Which kind of sucks, but can you put in person name on the smart detection? I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna introduce that where it starts doing like facial recognition. Where I mean, there is other software that does that right now. Where if you have employees coming in and out, you could say this is Cody's face, and then it will recognize you. I hope they're doing something like that. Okay, yeah, I've never installed those before. I just knew that they had some of those systems. Uncle Joe or Unky Joe, Merry Christmas to you as well. I think they all support spanning tree. You could just go into the controller and look. I'm not gonna bring up the controller yet. I've been working on setting up a lab that I don't really care if I expose an IP, because the IP will just be for the lab anyway, and have none of my other devices on. Because if I pull up my Unify account right now, or my UDM Pro, you'll be able to see my IP, which I don't want. I mean, they do this heat map. We already have this heat map within the G4 bullets. I mean, it's cool. I guess you could see where people are going. In a retail shop, I guess you'd be seeing where people were going, like which racks and stuff and things they were buying mostly. The difference between the Switch Flex versus the Switch Lite PoE, specifically for indoor use, powered by, let's see, the Lite. I mean, it depends. What's the power rating on them? So this one, well, you have to power it by PoE. Gives you 15 watts. I thought it gives you 46 watts if you use the power supply. The Lite only has the 8 PoE. It still only has 4 PoE ports. And then it has a total of 52 watts. I would just, I don't know. For me, I use these ones in attics. Attics and like in my backyard with the utility box. Kind of like, if you're doing a camera setup, would be something like that. On the Switch Flex, how many cameras and APs can you? That all depends on the PoE rating, because you could do it with just PoE, and then you could do it with PoE plus. I just have mine with PoE plus, so you're limited with the amount of devices you can put on it. Jack, how's it going? Hey Cody, I have a great New Year's idea. Show the UDR, get canceled. No, I won't. I will not do that. Yep, Merry Christmas. I mean, I could show that I have it maybe. The thing is we can't show anything really that that they don't do themselves. Like in these videos. Back. I mean, they showed it quite a bit, but I can't do like unboxing and things like that, which I'm pretty excited to get my hands on it, and I mean, I do have my hands on it, but start doing videos about it. I need to still plug it in as well. Hmm. Something to do with licensing. Okay, gotcha. And well, there's different laws too that you gotta be aware of. It depends on your state. I said it in the, I think it's my new video. I said that. Oh no, it was in the 360 AI 360 video. Like recording audio, and then recording if you have house cameras, if you could show your neighbors' homes in it, in their driveways and things like that. Sometimes you need to block it off due to laws. Excuse me. What's a UDR? That's this. Actually, I'll post the here. This is the UDR right here, the Dream router. It's in early access right now. You should follow the Ubiquiti YouTube channel. It's really good, and they release they release all their stuff. You know, what's coming new or is going out to EA. Oops, it looks like I was going to buy some stuff on Amazon and I didn't. Some Dexter stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do this TP-Link stuff. We'll see. I'm just trying to figure out what else to throw into the channel. I know we got to do Synology, pfSense, and GrandStream. But like some other tech, maybe like some more home tech, like, I don't know, smart power plugs or UPSs and things like that. It doesn't seem like the Ubiquiti content's going to be dying because they keep releasing things and releasing new firmware updates. So I don't know. And Ubiquiti right now is the biggest on my channel, but I want to diversify a bit. Kind of like how Tom does it. Tom, or Lawrence Systems, but he does a lot of like enterprise stuff. So I'm not going to be up at that level because I don't service enterprises. I am going to do another video on... So I did this video a little bit ago. It's going to have... I mean, the new video will still have the majority of these tools, but I've added new tools to my network tool bag, I guess you could call it. So I think I'll do an updated video on this maybe in the next week or two. The reboot is pretty good. I've had a lot of people that don't like it, but I'm assuming that they're going to be doing more seasons because what is it? What is the new Dexter called? The New Blood. It's starting at season 1 of New Blood, and I hope so because Dexter is my all-time favorite show. I love that show. Ubiquiti single sign-on, is it out yet? Yes. So on 1.11.0, you have to download 1.11.0 to get it, I think. Here we go. Whoops. Shouldn't be signed in right now, but... So they had this. This was one of their biggest features right here. Right? Allowed to set up a console without a single sign-on account. So I thought when I was doing this video, I thought you had to have or do it by your iOS or your Android, but you can plug into it. But you have to make sure that your WAN connection is plugged into it. If you want to do it completely offline, you could use your phone. They just released iOS 7.3.0 yesterday or the day before. So now you could do it on your iPhone. And I'm releasing a video tomorrow on it. It's already done. I released it yesterday by accident, but I took it down and I rescheduled it for 12 p.m. tomorrow. So that will be out later tomorrow. Are you going to test the G4 PTZ? I don't think it's a G4 PTZ. Do they have a G4 PTZ? I know they have a PTZ camera. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to try one because they're like $2,200. Oh, yeah, that's not an early access. That's been out for a while. Chris from Crosstalk, he did a video on it. I think they sent him one. I don't know. I just can't see me spending almost $2,300 on a PTZ camera. That I'm going to do a video on. It's going to get a few thousand views, and then, I mean, it's very expensive to do a video on. That's what I'm trying to say. But in saying that, I did quote a job, and they want like 4 of these. So if I get that job, we'll be doing a video on it. Can you integrate a Mac Mini running the UI software? I'm not too sure. I don't have a Mac, but I don't think you could download the Unify controller onto it for sure. Ran OpenWRT on one of my Unify 6 for fun, got a bit higher performance, had some Apple related issues. Oh, I've never used OpenWRT. I hear a lot of people talk about it though. You could cover with the AI 360. It does give you a lot more coverage. It's a little bit more money than the G4 Bullet. I don't think it's for homes. I mean, I think Albert, you have a AI 360 at your house, but it's meant more for retails and like large traffic areas. What would make you pick one over the other? I'd probably do the G4 Bullet still if it's for your house, but if you're doing it in a retail store, I'd go with the AI 360 for sure. And I'm hoping that they're not going to take away like the smart detection features of their G4 line. I don't think they will. But now that they're marketing, I mean, you saw the AI Bullet camera, and then we have the AI 360. It has a bit more RAM. There's a bit more. It just has a bit better hardware running it to do probably whatever AI things they have coming in the future. Can you make a video on the Edge Router Infinity? Probably not. I think that's very expensive as well, and I have no reason to. I don't have a lot of clients who run the Edge line of things anymore. I thought this was like a $2,000 router, something like that. So expensive, it won't even tell me the price. And yeah, I probably wouldn't even be able to get it, to be honest with you. I don't even know where I'd get it. Any videos on the work on business side of deploying Unify, negotiating prices? I don't know. People have asked me to do business videos. I don't really know what I think about that. Like I could tell you guys what I charge. Like I don't charge anything on top of hardware. It's kind of hard doing on top of any money on top of the hardware when it's visible, right? So if I went to a client, he wants 80 G4 bullets, say, and then I'm charging him $280 a camera when he could go to UI and look at it and it's 240. I mean, there could be like stocking fees and trying to get the gear. That's a different story. But for cabling, I charge about $120 a cable Cat 6 on a standard run. Depending if it's a warehouse, we're using sky lifts or scissor lifts, it's going to be a different price. I don't know. Maybe if there's enough people interested, I'll do a video on it. What did Tech say? I don't understand why nearly nobody talks about the removal of the mandatory SSO. I think Lawrence Systems did. But it just got released like a couple days ago. That price is dumb, but it is a 4K 24 times zoom, I think. Oh no, 22 optical zoom. I've used them before. They're great cameras. They're awesome. EasyViz. I have a not EasyViz. I had a Reolink PTZ camera, and I have a Hikvision PTZ camera just sitting on the floor in my garage. A 25 times zoom. Will you be doing a video on Unify Connect? Yes, absolutely, whenever it's available. Ferris, how's it going? Hope you had a good Christmas or holiday, whichever you celebrate. Yes, hit that like button. We got 49 people here, 17 likes. It's in the living room, yeah. It really depends on your use case. The AI360 is a great camera. I might leave that one in my backyard or find a better place, but most of the time, I will be selling it to retail clients. So the G4 PTZ will, yeah, your pound or I forget how you guys do money there. It's stronger than our Canadian dollar. So I've done some videos on Edge Router X's. I can't even sell them anymore. Like their site, I can't even get them on. See, I don't know where I would get this stuff. It is older gear too, so I don't know. I actually have 2 of these as well, which I haven't done a video on. I was gonna do a video just, kind of showing the theory behind it because I have nowhere to mount these two, and then pointing them at each other and getting the links up. I don't know if people would be interested in that, or I'd just find an open field and do a wireless setup. Can you do a video on Cisco Home or small business networking? Well, I do. I mean, the majority of my channel is small business networking, right? There's not the Cisco stuff. I was thinking about that actually. Small business Cisco. I wouldn't mind introducing some Cisco into the channel. The thing is, it's expensive, and I don't really know what I would get, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I know they have like Cisco Firepower ASAs and things like that. So maybe I'll save up some money and we'll get some Cisco into the channel. I just don't know if there's that many people who would want to see Cisco, to be honest with you. I don't think most of the home, put that to live. Like I don't think most of the home market would be going for home to small business would be going for Cisco switches and Cisco firewall. It's just out of reach. Way too expensive. Probably only going to be on here another 5 or 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, get that in. Let's see what their models are. How to buy. Here we go. I emailed the Cisco Meraki team to try to get some Meraki stuff, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Oh, that's actually something else. So I already have a NetAlley, and maybe I'll probably put this in my network video. It's a little bit older of a product. Oh, which is it? I think it's this. But I'm pretty sure this is the model I have. It's the Link Runner AT. It just does gigabit copper testing or fiber testing, which is fine for what I do for now. But it also, if you have cables plugged into a switch and you're at a data jack, which you don't know what it is, you just plug it into the tester and it will read you off which the switch port it's connected to, which is awesome. Cisco Lite require, okay, so yeah, I mean, Cisco Meraki does require license fee. I don't know if their normal Cisco iOS does. It's been a little bit since I've even thought about Cisco, but I mean, I'll probably try out the new Synology router I think they got coming out. I've seen way more Ubiquiti in homes than Cisco. Yeah, I mean, I barely see Cisco in small to mid-sized business. It's more enterprise that I would see it in. But anyway, this Link Runner AT is sweet. And then I reached out to NetAlley because I wanted to try, I was going to buy this, but it's very expensive. The EtherScope NG, I think it's like $15,000 or something like that. So this is a multi-technology all-in-one handheld network analyzer that enables engineers and technicians to get things done faster, blah, blah, blah. So it does like heat map scans and things like that. And you could see that. wired in Wi-Fi network discovery, so it does mapping analysis and security audits. It does this air mapper site survey, so you're doing a heat map scan, which is, I mean, a lot of people need those. We do 10 gig testing. I don't know if it's a certified tester though. I have to do some more reading into it, but either way, I was talking to NetAlley, and I think they're gonna send me one to do some testing on. And then this job that right here that you saw in the video, I'm gonna end up doing a heat map scan because I have blueprints for this whole building, so we'll end up doing that. And they have a ton of metal in their building, so it would be great. It would be a perfect video to do a heat map scan in. What do you use for labeling cables? That's what I'm going to put in that video as well. So for faceplates and things like that, I just use, oh God, I forget what it's called. Oh, just like a P-Touch or brother labeler maybe? No, it's P-Touch. P-Touch labeler, label maker. So for faceplates, data faceplates, I just use this guy right here, the PTH 110. But then for wire maps or wire wraps, I just got to bring up, I forget what the brand is. One sec. I'll be putting this in the video as well. Heck, did I buy it? Holy crap. 6 months ago? I think it's a brother. Maybe I bought it off in the US. Oh, here it is right here. It's a Brady. It's a Brady labeler. So this thing allows you to buy different label tape. It's a little, I mean, it's not really that expensive. It's about 300 bucks, and that's not bad for one of these. But this kit, it comes with a battery and to plug in, so you don't need to keep putting in AA batteries to recharge it. But it does wire wraps right around your Cat 6 or Cat 5 or your electrical, whatever you do. I think it's well worth the money. A lot of people, what you should do, and I don't really show it in videos because I'm not done my full testing and everything, but you need to be labeling the back of the cables behind the patch panel as well. These patch panels aren't labeled yet, but they will be, like cam 1 to 24. Let's see. No residential person is going to deal with licensing. No, I don't think they deal with licensing fee either. And something that I was talking about last, when was it? Last live stream? I think Cisco Meraki Go, they came out with a web interface, I believe. When I first initially did the video, you could only configure the network from your phone, which, I mean, a lot of people do that now with their UDMs and whatever. I don't like that. I like configuring my networks from a computer. So we may revisit this because I didn't sell off that gear yet. And there's no license fee attached to it. Yeah, so these label makers. Yeah, these are cool. I don't know what other tools I'll show. I mean, we're obviously going to show the vertical cable eye punch tool. I think it's eye punch. I always say eye punch, but there's other sites that say one punch. So let's just go to their website. Vertical. I wonder if it is. I can't really tell from their site either if it's eye punch or one punch. I'm pretty sure it's eye punch. They were supposed to send me their new eye punch tool for shielded cables. I think the person might have forgot again. We've been going back and forth for like a year and a half. I don't really care. I'll buy the punch tool. I think they're like $100 or something like that. Etherscope NG or NXG is awesome. Yeah, I mean, there's it's just money. That's the thing. Like, they're expensive tools, but it's the same thing with like the Fluke testers, or who's the other Wi-Fi tester that I always bring up that we rent once in a while? Wi-Fi heat map. Whoops. I don't even know how to say the name, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try saying that. But we've rented this quite a few times. I have a guy I know who has this, and it works really well. Then again, it's just very expensive, and all it does is heat map scans. I have all mine labeled too. Awesome. Do a best practice for IT professionals. That's actually not a bad comment or an idea. Yeah, I mean, I could do best practice. I don't know. I think the business video side of thing, I think there's only a small percentage of people within my YouTube community who would be who would like that, because they're not all business owners. I mean, pricing and things like that, you guys could see what I charge right on my website for network consulting. I mean, I'm pretty open with that, right? Where I charge $150 an hour Canadian. For projects and things like that, it's a little bit different, like for cabling. And for larger products, it's going to be, I'm going to give you a price and we're going to stick to that price. Relocated my access point yesterday because my microwave would interfere with the TV signal. Oh, wow. Was that at the at your shop? Or was that at home? I need to update my gallery too. These are super old pictures. This week, so what am I doing this week? I'm going to come see you, Bruce, and then I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm going to a couple places to do a couple Unify access. I think that's it. It's fairly light week. I have some consulting to do. But then other than that, I mean, tomorrow, I already have the video done for tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday, I'll release a grand stream video. Oh, that's at home. Okay, cool. I think he probably means, what he means is probably like best practices for cabling, labeling, things like that. Okay, 5 more minutes and I'm out of here. What time is it? And I gotta go shopping, so that should be fun. I've wanted to try out these, whatever you call it, radios, the Rockets. If you guys are interested in WISP stuff, I think I've showed this person before. Is it GeekFi? What the heck is her channel? Just one sec. I'm just going to look on my TikTok. They are a WISP provider and they have a TikTok and it's really good. Oops. What the heck are they called again? Geeky Tech. There they are. They do a lot of, they're a WISP provider. So she shows there's a couple people in these videos, but she shows all their WISP stuff, which I find very interesting. I said they should do YouTube videos, but I don't think they have the time to do it. But yeah, it's really cool. Crap. I keep hitting that and then it screws around with my sound. Tim, hope you have a great week as well. All right, well, I guess on that, I'm probably gonna end it too. Actually, let me link this. If you guys are on TikTok and you're interested in WISP stuff, I would go with this. It's really cool. But I will be back on next Sunday, probably at 11 or 10:30, or trying to find my page to end the stream here. Thank you everybody who sent me a tip. I really appreciate that. And yeah, watch out for the video tomorrow at 12 p.m. That's all about the local access. Say one last thing and then I'll get out of here. So it's about the Unified Dream Machine local access and that new transfer ownership. A lot of people asked how to do transfer ownerships. Because what I do, I'll set up a UDM Pro here for a client, then we'll bring it to the client's place and they want to be the owner. And it was a pain in the butt to transfer. Now they just have a button to transfer the ownership, which is great. But anyway, everybody have a good rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you later.